It gets harder and harder to get up every single day.
This is day 6 of our bike ride across Iowa. We are 334 miles in with just 129 miles to go as we close in on the final 2 days of this event called RAGBRAI. It's the second to last day, and I do not want to get out of my sleeping bag because I'm cold.
Moving just a little bit slower this morning.
All right, here we go. Day 5. No, this is day 6. This is definitely day 6. It's Friday. Tomorrow's the last day. It's cold this morning, but that's better than being hot. And we got gloves. The gloves do not make my hands painless, but they definitely are making it less painful. According to the elevation map, we have quite a bit of climbing in these first several miles, but we only have 13 miles to the first town today. Surprisingly, the seat is not bothering me as bad this morning. We left Charles City and rode 13 miles to our first town of Ionia. We always try to ride as far as we can. Getting into the towns, get off at the last minute. The crowd of people eventually stops. 13.25 miles in. Welcome to Ionia. Neither of us were hungry, so we just filled up our water bottles, enjoyed a little bit of live music, and kept rolling 8 miles to New Hampton. All right, well, Ionia was really tiny. I think we only have 8 miles until the next town anyway. I have to tell you something cool, TJ. I made a friend. He's the co-founder of the Ride Across California for 5th graders. They start training in September when school starts, and then they ride on spring break. And it's,
wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He said it's based on a book called Hey Mom, I Ride My Bike Across America or something like that. These middle school kids that rode their bikes across America and the confidence boost it gave them. And so that was the whole goal behind starting this. These 5th graders going into middle school boost their confidence. And he's done RAGBRAI 28 years. That is beautiful. It was hopping in New Hampton as we ate a quick snack while listening to the live band. I don't know where we are. I don't know what town this is. It's the last town before the lunch town. And we stopped for a snack. TJ said my gloves make me look like an athlete.
The porta potties over there are literally the best ones that we've had all week. They smell so good. As good as a porta potty can smell.
And they also had this big green chair, which we left a note on. So if you're ever in New Hampton, go check out our note on the big green chair.
Nice.
Okay, this little town has been really fun. We stopped for a quick snack. TJ's refilling our water bottles. We met Lazar and Charlie from England. They came here just for RAGBRAI. They were really, really awesome. But now we're about to get back on the road because we have just a few more miles until the lunch town. Then we traveled 8.5 miles to the meeting town of Lawler, where, you know the drill by now, we met my dad for lunch. Huge shout out to the Air Force guy that just talked to me climbing that last hill because I was like, I gotta keep up with him. And it made the hill go by really fast. We're already in Lawler. This is nuts. That just appeared.
Lawler, miss you guys. Welcome. Where are we all from?
Arkansas!
That's the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. Time for some power food. Ooh, Lawler kind of smells like, oh, there it is. I was about to say a cattle yard, but it's right in front of us. Glorious downhill coming into town. I have mixed feelings about downhills right now because my hands hurt so bad. I'm kind of afraid they're gonna give out and won't be able to stop. But also, downhills seem to be where the wrecks happen. Oh, my hands hurt. They're cramping.
Good morning. God bless Lawler, Iowa. Yeah, thank you.
There's Dad.
So how's it going?
Great.
Good.
My hands are cramping right now. They're hurting so bad. I'm a little bit worried. I'm just gonna ride right into the Mississippi River tomorrow because I'm not gonna be able to stop myself. Lunchtime.
Made it to Lawler.
We've had some good hills today, but we may have 10 or 15 more miles of this, and I think it's supposed to flatten out at least a little bit after that, be more like soft rolling hills. But here's Lawler. We haven't really shown this part, but every day we like ride into town and my dad meets us where everybody kind of has to like get off their bike, and then he shows us where the van is parked. It saves us some time so we don't have to stand in lines, but also saves some money. And it's just nice to like sit down and relax for a while and not be sitting on the curb. Thankful for that this week.
Rubbing in places I don't need to be rubbing.
Surprisingly, today, day 6 of 7, my rear end where I'm sitting on the bike seat has been the least of my concerns. That's the first day that that's been true though. Alrighty. We have a lunchtime routine. We come in here, we make PB&J, we eat, we drink a lot of water and some caffeine usually by this point. And today TJ is dumping the SD cards on the GoPro so we have more room for more footage, and we put on more sunscreen, and then we go out for the second half of the day.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I've been wanting an ice cream cookie for a while now, and Thelma's is out here, so I got a banana peanut butter cookie. We're gonna go see how it is.
In Lawler, they had a giant RAGBRAI wall, which of course we also had to sign. And then we rode to the next town, which I think is pronounced Waucoma. On the road again.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry it's been a quiet morning for me this morning. At the first clip, tried to record this morning on the camera and it said SD card full. I knew it was gonna take about an hour to offload, and so I wanted to wait till lunchtime, so I didn't really get to show you guys my perspective of this morning. One thing I really want to say, I've said it a million times off camera, but probably not on camera enough. We have absolutely lucked out this week on weather. We've had the best weather. It's supposed to be warmer tomorrow, like 85. It has been amazing. We've met some people talk about how sometimes it's been about 120 degrees on the road in previous RAGBRAIs. We're just super blessed to have the weather that we've had this week.
The first half of this afternoon, we'll have some bigger hills. The second half should be a little bit better. Uh-oh, my backpack is open again.
You know it's a pretty big hill when the medical team is waiting at the bottom, standing by for an accident.
Waucoma was only 8 miles away, and there we were greeted with a surprise.
You gonna go kiss the pig?
Yes, I wanted to do that.
They're 3 months old.
Oh wow.
That's about all I know about this.
So soft.
Every once in a while, we'll get a pet shake.
They're so cute.
Yep, we got jugs of water. Yeah, I can tell them. Yes. Yep. Because pigs don't sweat, so the only way they can stay cool is.
That one lady was so nice in Waucoma, giving me the stuff to hopefully help my hands stop cramping as much. That lady is so kind. I was telling TJ how my hands were cramping so bad, and she gave me some tablets that dissolve in your water to help. It has like electrolytes and other stuff that help your hands or really any muscle not cramp. So hopefully these will help. That's so nice of her.
She's definitely in the section of people who enhance the ride for other people.
Also, they say to drink pickle juice or eat pickles, and I haven't been doing that. I've been getting salt other ways because that's part of why those are good for you for an event like this, but I need to start doing the pickles. Other than that and the cute animals, there wasn't really anything there. We just refilled our water, got back on the road. There's like, I don't know, 10 or 12 miles till the next town. We have overall like 24 more miles today. We're still not past the real hilly stuff yet though, and I'm ready to be past that. Everybody's been worried about tomorrow. There's some massive hills tomorrow, but there's only 2 or 3, and the rest of them are smaller. It's still gonna be hard, don't get me wrong. The elevation chart doesn't look like a EKG.
How much does that thing weigh?
About 50 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
It's not too bad. Like full touring.
Jeez. Are you the only one with it?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen you all over the place. I didn't know if there was one or more than one.
That's me. You'll probably pass me 10 more times when you, right? Every time you guys stop, I try to make extra ground.
Yeah. That's awesome.
All right, man. Have a good ride.
You too. I don't know if you guys heard, but he said that thing weighs 50 pounds, 50, which may not seem like a lot to some people, but like I get concerned when I fill my water bottle up too full that it's gonna weigh too much to bike to the next town. I can't imagine towing a 50-pound cross. That's awesome. Good for him.
Sometimes you get to a hill and it's not as bad as it looks when you're coming up on it. I really hope that's true for what's in front of us. Quiet out here when nobody has their music on and we're all spaced out a little. We're in the zone. Don't look at the hill. Just keep pedaling. How in the world do people go flying up the hill like that? You know what else I don't understand about RAGBRAI? All these people that are just throwing back beer and Bloody Marys at like 7, 8 a.m. and they drink like that all day. I'm like, how in the world are you making it?
We say we're biking across Iowa. Mary Catherine and I have actually been playing a massive game of leapfrog from one side of Iowa to the other. I'll get in front of her, and then she'll get in front of me, and then I'll get in front of her, and then she'll get in front of me. This is how it goes.
Where the heck is TJ? He's like halfway up that hill. How? A person dressed like a cow just passed me. Once we left Waucoma, we were heading towards Hawkeye, which was a short 12 miles away, but we did have to stop shortly for yet another RAGBRAI famous must-do.
Let's do it. Let's do it. It's a day of yes.
Made friends with Kevin and his wife.
Yeah, Kevin told us to try the Sassy Lemonade, so here we go.
Okay, we got the VIP treatment.
We totally got the hookup just now. We came up to the Sassy Lemonade stand and they were out, and I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, have you ever had one before? And I was like, no. And he goes, come around the side of the bus. And he like went in and made us one.
Yeah. We're getting the VIP treatment. He was like, we have just a couple left, but don't tell anybody. So.
It's lemonade, frozen lemonade, and vodka. It's really good. I'm gonna have to drink the whole thing so I can forget all these hills we're riding.
I'm really glad we stopped because apparently this is like a RAGBRAI staple, but we haven't stopped this week, like TJ said, and they're not gonna be out tomorrow. Wow, I feel like I'm on a cruise now.
Drinking vodka when we have 20 miles left may not be our best idea, but it sure was good.
Yeah, and I saw this guy earlier, the back of his shirt said, bad ideas lead to great RAGBRAI stories.
Woo! That's refreshing.
Yes, thank you.
That's cold.
Hot and fresh mini donuts. Karaoke.
They're totally doing karaoke back there. That is awesome.
My legs don't want to work. They're tired. Don't leave me, TJ. We always stop for something cool. And then my legs get cold. And it gets hard to wake them back up. TJ just takes off. I don't know how he does that. Are you ready to rumble? No, I'm not. I'm not ever ready for that. This is a long hill. I hope TJ filmed himself climbing up hills.
I used to hate riding out here by myself in the silence, but it's kind of peaceful right now. I kind of like it.
The yard back there had a skeleton on a stationary bike and a sign that said ride or die.
Just gonna order one Sassy Lemonade because we only had $13 left, and 2 of them would have been 18. And we forgot to tell the guy when he was giving us the hookups. He brought out 2 And I told him, I said, can I just buy one? Because all I have is $13. And he was just like, no, I'll give you two, just give me what you got. Which was super, super nice of him. And we are 1000% appreciative of it. And we're so, so freaking good. But we have no money left now, so hopefully we don't need anything between now and the overnight town. I just passed the speed zone sign, which means we're coming into the next town. I've learned to look for those because when I was doing my research on RAGBRAI on YouTube, a lot of people said all you have to do is look for the water towers, and that means you're coming into the next town. I've seen like 4 water towers, so that's no way true. Usually the water towers are hidden, but I have seen a couple, and it's nice to see those on the horizon. I've learned to look for tree lines because Iowa's so flat with like corn crops and soy crops. It's unusual to see trees out in the middle of anywhere. And so usually when you see trees, it means you're rolling into the next town.
After getting our buzz on with the last Sassy Lemonade of the day, we were heading into Hawkeye where we refueled.
This little kid just handed me this sticker. It says, "The Spirit of Hawkeye, RAGBRAI 2022, and it's got the big corn trailer on it.
I just realized I didn't put on deodorant today. Actually, I don't think I put it on like the past 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I noticed earlier today.
We have like a 12 or 13 miles, and then we're at the overnight town. Our last overnight town. That's the weirdest thing. It's been like so slow but so fast this week. Anyway, let's go.
So when you're riding RAGBRAI, occasionally you'll see people like in the cornfields, or like you'll see an abandoned bike on the side of the road near a cornfield. And it took me like a day or so to realize what they are doing. They're out there fertilizing the corn. So I watched some of the footage back at lunchtime, and I realized how much the GoPro is stabilizing the footage internally. So you guys are never gonna fully realize how bad some of these roads are, because it's gonna look buttery smooth in post. Trust me, some of them are buttery smooth, some of them are not. This one is not. This road is literally beating me to death. Who chose this road? Oh, we're turning. We're turning. Thank God. Rumble! I hope it's the white road with the lines. Those are my favorite. West Union, 3 miles. Oh, this road is way better. Oh yeah. This road is uphill and into the wind, but it's not nearly as bumpy as the last one, so I'll take it. Just past the last stop to the last overnight town. I cannot believe that. We have ridden so freaking far. This is the worst headwind that we've had all week. It is really bad. I don't understand how you could pedal so hard and like go so slow. Downhill. We're passing these people in their driveway and they're shouting at us saying, "You look great. You look great. Keep going." They're lying. I'm sure we look terrible.
And then we rode the last few miles into West Union.
Oh my gosh. That freaking sucked. All right, let's see if we can find David. We made it to the last overnight town. Whew. That was terrible.
Was it?
Yeah.
And believe me, West Union was ready for us.
Literally seen everything here at RAGBRAI. I can check wrestling off the list.
couldn't think of a more perfect way to spend the last night of RAGBRAI. After returning to camp, we actually filmed our daily recap, but for some reason the microphone didn't work on the camera, so this is what you get. I'm really bummed that the audio didn't work for our daily recap, but what I can say 6 days into this is that before we left, my dad's friend who has done RAGBRAI before told us it's just a giant rolling party, and that was a spot-on description. This week has been so much fun. The people have been so incredible, and we have had a blast, and we have a lot of mixed emotions about tomorrow being the last day.